It's self-alone MuRiDa special on the voice no to be shown. I want to share with you guys something very special. All my videos are pretty special. Uh, okay, so 1 second. Okay, I want to share something special. Um, like as you guys know, there's people on the planet that are called the 144,000. We're known as the sacred sheep. And as you guys should know, that we come from the higher realms. Now this is important to remember. And let me explain how this works. We were star seeded onto this planet. So that's the difference between us and you guys. It's because we were star seeded. And because we come from the higher realms, we most of us have extra dimensional beings that are as our higher selves. Now, this video I was told to share with you guys. For instance, my mentor, Cinemaster Pranic, he trained me for 7 years personally, and his higher self is a boat race person. And then I just met another one of my kin. His higher self is someone named Ryga. I have two higher selves that I'm in contact with. I have a higher self, which is one above me, which is Arcturian JP, which is a futuristic Arcturian. And then oh, by the way, Ryga is like he's like he comes. I'm not too sure, but I think he's Lyran. Lyran, but he starts seated all over the place. Okay, so my higher self is Arcturian. I call him Arcturian JP. He's a futuristic Arcturian. He's way in the future Arcturian. See, what's so different about me and what's so special about me is my higher self is I've been star seeded from somebody in the future, somebody way in the future, which I don't know. I'm told it's a new thing. I'm told that that's a new thing. That's a brand new thing. Actually, it's a new thing in the future that's came back in the past. For someone to be star seeded from somebody way in the future. Not only Arcturian JP is way in the future, but uh, he's uh, he's somebody from a different reality. So okay, so my one up for me is Arcturian JP, and then my highest self is let me see if I can get this right. His name is the divine aspect. He's a very powerful divine aspect. He's one of the main divine aspects. He's called divine aspect Ralzakah. No, I think I'm saying it right. Divine aspect Ralzakah. somebody, somebody, sorry, but have such a hard names. Oh my god, some of these star people have such hard names. And by the way, the only reason why I call him Arcturian JP is because his name just sounds like a bunch of random letters because he uses a very high form of language. He uses such a high form of language that we can't speak in his language. Because he's a futuristic Arcturian, which is kind of funny. He's one of the original Arcturians that's also in the future. So and it's hard to explain, but he's one of the first Arcturians, and his Zen is one of the first Arcturians, but he's in the future, so that makes sense. Um, so this is a special thing. This so okay now. Like a lot of us star seeds, we have extra dimensional because we come from the higher selves. Our higher selves are extra dimensional being. So right now, I want you guys to know that you can call on. These are three people you guys can call on. You can call on Ryga, which is my kin's higher self. You can call on Arcturian JP. You can call on Divine Aspect Ralzakah, and it's spelled Ralzakah. 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 So this is something you do, and how to do this is you say to your brain, To my brain, I want to send a message to Ralzakah. And then if you want to do a request, you can do uh, to my brain to Ralzakah, Arcturian JP, Divine Aspect Ralzakah. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. I trust you all fully and completely. You're extremely valuable, important in life for me. I need you guys now. I request best welcome, hitching a miracle for a huge uplift, for high energy, for my adrenaline to be pumping, to happy hormones to go, and for 54 milligram concerned myth at the end of the day. That's like when I first took it, and to be and I request it now. And see, I'm really feeling it. That's all you have to do is, to your brain, and then say brain and message. That's all you have to do. That's how you communicate. These are some these. And remember, Raga is just like Ganesha. Raga is just like Ganesha, or Chilin or Paiju. Yeah, Raga is remove obstacles. And Arcturian JP, he's a futuristic Arcturian. He can help you with virtually anything. I mean, he's extremely powerful. Extremely powerful Arcturian. Remember, these names are their calling card. In Divine Aspect Ralzakah, he's a Divine Aspect. He's one of the main Divine Aspects. Remember, these names are their calling cards. So if you need something, you have to be sure to get the names right. This is why the archangels, they always say you have to get the names right. You have to know how to pronounce their names, because if you want to communicate with them, if you want to call in their help, you have to get their calling card right, or else they won't be able to hear you. They won't be able to get your message. So always remember this. If you need help, you call on Raga, you call on Arcturian JP, or you call on Divine Aspect Ralzakah. They will help you. These are our higher selves. And remember, all of us if you're a star seed, um, you know, your higher self is usually extra being, because all of us star seeds, we've been star seeded from extremely powerful beings. We come from the higher realms. Um, so this is a cool little video to just think about. So remember, if you need help, to my brain, to Raga, or to Arcturian JP, and then do your requests.